I can confidently say I would not be playing The Sims 4 right now if it weren't for mods, which is why I am going to take you through all of my favourite mods in this video. Some of my mods are broken. I keep getting lost exceptions and I need to update my mods. And I'll take you through the mods as I re-download all of them. This is a perfect segue into our first mod in the non-gameplay mods section, which is the Better Exceptions mod by Twisted Mexi. As you can see, I just tried to open an old household on my gallery and it came up with the last exception because I don't have the same trait mods. And that is pretty much what the Better Exceptions mod does. If you use a lot of mods, this is a must-have one really, because it tells you directly which mods are broken after every single update. It's very good, I recommend. The next mod, of course, is one everyone should know, and it's MC Command Center. It has so many features. I mainly use it to keep cheats on, so I don't need to turn them on manually. That and MC Dresser to quickly copy outfits. Anyway, highly recommend. The next mod, of course, is UI cheat extensions. This is just another quality of life mod that you really need. It lets you right click on things and do a whole lot of cheats. Cheat needs, cheat whims and weather, all sorts of stuff. You just really need it, okay? You just get it, okay? The next mod is one I use all the time for thumbnails, and it is Pose Player. Alongside this, you will also want to get the Teleport Any Sim mod, and this lets you do some really cool poses with your Sims, and yeah, very good. Another mod I'll briefly mention is the XML Injector. There are some mods that will require you to download this alongside their mod. It basically just lets modders, you know what, I don't know if I can explain this very well, but it just lets modders do stuff to things and make it work. Yep. Another mod I really love is the Shortcuts Plus mod. This just gives you a bunch of shortcuts in the cheats menu to make your life a little bit easier and to do things a little bit faster. Now, if you have MC Command Center, you probably don't need to do a lot of these because you can just change the settings to keep cheats on and all that, but I use this for the headline effects on and off. This just allows me to quickly turn off the plumb bob above their heads so I can take screenshots and such, you know? The final mod in the category of non-gameplay mods is the Control Any Sim mod. This is a highly recommend. You need this mod, actually. This just lets you add a sim that's not in your household, go into your household for a certain amount of time until you stop controlling them. So you don't need to mess around with manage worlds or anything. You just quickly add them to your household, do whatever storyline or whatever you want to do with them, and then remove them and it's all good, and you're good, and it's very good. This isn't really a mod, but I also have a custom loading screen. My one is the salmon colour, which is actually the least popular one. I got it because it has the same vibe as the blue colour that the regular loading screen is, but it's just pink. Now moving into gameplay mods. Pretty much the majority of the big mods that change my game come from Lumpinou. They are my favourite modder and I love them very much. The ones I keep in my game are First Impressions, so your Sims form opinions of each other when they first meet. Mood Pack adds some custom moods, which is compatible with quite a few other mods. And the Relationship and Pregnancy Overhaul mod. It just adds so much to pregnancy. It makes it become like an actual enjoyable part of the game rather than just something that happens, you know. Other lumpinou mods that I have used in the past but don't currently have in my game, but still highly recommend. Contextual social interactions, so you can talk about things that are happening in your Sims' lives. LGBTQIA+ mod. Of course, LGBTQIA+ things, sexualities and such. Open Love Life allows you to have relationships other than just monogamous. No Strings Attached allows you to, well, have no strings attached. The Sims does now have a feature where you can become woohoo partners, but this adds like more. It just like fleshes out the friends with benefits whole thing just a lot more than the Sims team did. And Rambunctious Religions adds some, well, religions. In fact, I think I'm gonna add contextual social interactions back into my game. It's just like, I like it. Moving on to some mods that I don't currently have in my game, but you know, have used them for a long time and they deserve a honourable mention. The 100 base game trait pack. I do like a lot of these traits, but some of them are just not particularly what I want in my game, and I'm too lazy to download individual traits, so I just wanted a trait pack. But this one is still a very good trait pack, and I do recommend if you're getting bored of the very few options we have for traits. The next mod is the mbti personalities mod. It's a good way to give your Sims new depth. Adult jobs for teens. This is, I suppose, under the category of mods I only add for specific amounts of times so they can fulfill a purpose. Like, if I have a teenage sim that I want to have start a career immediately, I will add this back into my game, along with the funeral service event, which just adds a funeral service. If there's a sim I want to say goodbye to, I add this to my game. Also, the dynamic teen life mod. Sometimes I add this in, sometimes I don't. It just adds some more stuff to flesh out your teens. Now getting on to the, I guess, spicy mods. Wicked Whims. I also use Wicked Whims with the streamer mode. It just blurs it so you can't actually see what's going on. But I prefer Wicked Whims over Wonderful Whims just because it's more entertaining. And there's also the default underwear mod, so your Sims aren't naked whilst you're in CAS. The next is the extreme violence mod. You just get to, you know, do acts of violence. It's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. And then this one, it's just funny to me, is the Fortnite dance mod. I only have this in my 100 baby challenge, to be honest, but it's just funny. I'd enjoy seeing it. The next category of mods I call tweaks. These are just small little mods that just like small little quality of life improvements, really. The first one is the quick shower bath. This just, you know, speeds up showers and baths. Quick eats, they eat faster. And the no ZZZ mod, this just removes the Zs as the Sims are sleeping because I don't like seeing it. I have many more of these. For example, I'm just gonna go through my mods folder. Can I come over? First love, Simda dating app, where are you? Like, it's just like lots of small little tweaks that I would recommend you go through yourself and find which ones you want, which ones you don't want, according to which packs you have and such. So yeah, and you know what, that's actually it. That's all my mods. I like to keep my game pretty, I guess, like vanilla plus, so like it keeps the feel of the original game without changing or adding too much. And also it makes managing my mods folder less challenging when there's less mods, because I have not switched over to CurseForge. I'm sorry, but I'm used to doing it one way and I don't like change. So that's it, really. That's all of my mods. That's all of it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribing if you've done that. Have a wonderful day and goodbye.